Hi guys, Andy here again from Mad Lad Designs with another in the print and play series. Now it's been a while, but hopefully I'll be back doing all my playthroughs. But for this one, it is going to be SpaceShipped by Lucas Gentry. Let's zoom in and take a closer look. So here we are, SpaceShipped by Lucas Gentry. It is 18 cards, and that's all you need. You don't need any dice, there's no tokens, nothing else. Just these 18 cards. There is a print and play version on P&P Arcade, which I'll provide a link to in the description. It is paid for, so you don't get this free, but it is the full artwork. And you also can purchase it retail version from the Game Crafter, and I'll leave a link to that as well. So SpaceShipped, you have them are your rules. It's very easy to play. Put those to one side, and you get a series of cards, and some of them are double, like upside down and the other way, so you can see ones, and then you turn it over, and they're also double-sided as well, so you get a lot of gameplay. Now you'll notice when you purchase yours, whether you get the print and play version or whether you buy the retail version, you'll find that the text on the green parts for yours will be white, like this. So on these green parts here, you will get white text. That's both on the print and play and on the retail version. What I have done is I've went into Photoshop with my print and play version, and I've actually coloured the text in because it was a bit white. It was like white on the green. I couldn't really read it properly, so for my version I've went in and coloured all the text. But just be aware that when you get yours, your text will be white on the black, on the green. So what do you get in these cards? You get 5 cards that have a star in the top corner, top left. Now again, your star will be white when you get your versions. I've coloured them in. So these are our starting cards, apart from this one, which I'm going to come back to shortly. So you get the start cards, and then you get all these other cards. And all these other cards represent items and equipment, which is the green area, which you can buy, and crew that you can hire. So turn that around there. So all the green at the top are bits of equipment for your ship, like extra shields or extra cargo space, and also you can buy crew members to help you with your purchasing and selling. Flip them around. These are your resources that you can buy and sell. You'll notice that some of them, like the diamond ones, will have other things on them, where these are just resources you can buy. So the idea of the game is that you, it says in the instructions, let me just read these, you are an interplanetary trader flying a second-hand ship trying to make some cash. A wealthy merchant offered you a lucrative deal. Prove yourself by getting some rare crystals and she'll put you in charge of her trading fleet, one of the biggest in the quadrant. You'll need to get them before your enemy gets them first. What are you waiting for? Get shipping. So these are the things you are after. And these cost 20 mega credits each. So you've got to do a lot of buying and selling in order to purchase these Xeno Crystals. When you get 2 of these, you have 1. However, you have an enemy, and of course I'll explain that as we play the game, but you have an enemy who is waiting in the wings, and at certain situations, if you don't have the money to buy a mega credit, he is going to be 1 step closer to getting these. So as you can see, this starts with a 4. When various things happen, you'll see in the game when I play the game, if you don't buy a Xeno Crystal, then this will go down to 3. And again, as the game plays, you get the opportunity to buy a crystal. If you don't buy it, it'll go to 2. If you don't buy it again, it'll go to 1. If you don't buy again after that, then he will actually take the Xeno Crystal with him. So he's now got 1 crystal. This will flip over. You can see it says 2. And again, as play goes on, we've got more here. If you don't get a chance to get the crystals, this goes down to 1. And again, if you don't get the crystal when you get the chance, he gets this crystal after the 1. He's got 2 crystals and it's game over and you've lost. So that's one way of losing the game. Another way of losing the game is being destroyed. No hull, no shields left. So I'll move that over there. So that's what these are. You need to buy those. Then you've got over the other side, you've got these. Now I'm going to put 3 out and I'm going to show you. I'll just, any 3 doesn't matter. So in the game is split into 3 phases. We have the Orbital Phase, a Planetary Phase and a Market Phase. So in the game you're going to have 3 cards like this placed out, and you're going to start with the Orbital Phase and you're going to be looking at this first card and you're going to be looking at the top bit of the first card. So if this was the Orbital Phase, this would say your shields receive 2 points of damage. So you will just do what it says here for the Orbital Phase. Then you move on to the Planetary Phase. So you move to the next card and you move down to the Planetary Side Encounter. And then you would do what that says. And then you get to the Market Phase. And the Market Phase would be down here. And these are the prices you can buy and sell at this particular turn. As turns go by, what's going to happen with these 3 cards is this is going to move off to somewhere else. These will move down, and another card with the planetary side is going to come into play. So as you can see, the turn you're on, this is the market. Subsequent turns, this is going to be the market. So you can see what you've got here and say, right, I want to buy a spare part for 4 mega credits if you've got the mega credits. And then next turn, I can sell them for 5 mega credits. So you can buy on this turn and then look on subsequent turns. So I could buy on this turn the crystals for 5 mega credits. And then sell it on this turn for 6. So that's how and you'll see it, when I play the game, you'll see how it all works. But you are trying to buy and sell resources in order to get 20 mega credits to buy a crystal. So I'm going to set these up shortly, but I'm going to come to our player cards apart from our enemy. So these are our starting cards. This just lets us know how many mega credits we have at the moment. It goes all the way up to 23, and you notice it goes to -2, so you can go into the minuses. If you spend more mega credits that take you beyond -2, for every mega credit beyond -2, you're going to take 1 hit on your ship. So we would put that out like so. Then we have our crew member. This is our free crew member. And it says here, if we want to hire him, it will cost 2 mega credits. However, we get him for free at the beginning. We can swap him out for other crew members, and he will be available to buy again if you want to buy him. That's why it says 2 mega credits. And in the market phase, he allows you to repair 1 hull or 1 shield for 1 mega credit. So we're going to place him like this. We start with 3 mega credits. And that's how we're going to start. Next of all, we have our ship. The blue is at Kerrang. It cost is free, and we can hold 2 items in our hold. So we can hold 2 different types of cargo in our hold. And as you can see, we have a crystal already. However, anything upside down is not counted. So even though we start with this, We do not start with a crystal. So that's our ship we're going to start with. And we're going to start with basic shielding. So again, we can swap out the shielding. And then if we wanted to buy it again, we can purchase it for 3 mega credits. The maximum shields for your ship are set to 1. So that's where this comes in, down the side. These are our shields, and this is our hull integrity. So it says here, with our basic shielding, we can have shields to 1. So we would set that to 1 like that. And that is how we'd start the game. Let's try and put those like that. So that's how we would set up our player area. Next we would set up the rest of the board with the planetary area, the items and crew member area, and then the resource area. So I'm going to zoom out and show you how that is set up. Okay, so the way I set up the game is, for the rest of these cards, we are going to be shuffling them. I'm going to shuffle them and I'm going to look away. So I'm not looking. When I shuffle these, I've got no idea. Like so. Right, and now I'm going to take 3 cards and I'm going to place them in our planetary section. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be our planetary section. The next time I get the next 3 cards, and underneath I'm going to place them as items. 1, 2, 3. That's with the green side up. And then I'm going to do our resource row here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is, I'll just move those in shot. Like so. And then we take our enemy card and I will place it, whoops, number 4 side up at the end of the row. Because I know then when a crystal leaves the end of the row, he is going to move to 3, he's getting closer. So if that was there, at the end of the turn, this is going to move, whatever card's at the end of this row is going to move somewhere else, as you'll see when we play the game. And because it's left the row, he has now gone a step closer to getting these crystals. So I'm going to shuffle these all back up. I'm going to deal them all out again and then we will start playing. Right, so we are going to begin the game. We're going to be focusing on these 3 cards. And the first phase in the game is the Orbital Phase. So we're going to be looking at these 3 cards. We're going to start with this card. And the Orbital Phase is going to be the top part of the first card. So if we look here, we have Orbital Phase. Where are we? There we are. So we're going to be doing whatever this says. And this says, Grokkish Lord gives you a choice. Lose 2 million or receive 2 points of damage. Oh, straight away. 2 million or 2 points of damage. I'm going to lose, I think I'm going to lose 2 million. No, I'm going to lose 2 points of damage. Okay? And that's to do with the market that we're going to get to, which I'm going to explain shortly. Or shall I take 2 million? Because I want to purchase something from the market. And the market, when we get to it, is going to be this card here. So those are going to be our prices for the market. And if we lose 2 million, we'll only have 1, or I say million, it's a mega credit. If we lose 2 mega credits, we're only going to have 1 left and we can't purchase anything. And the whole idea of the game is to purchase and sell. But if I take 2 damage, let's have a look what's going to happen. Let's take the let's take the 2 damage. I'm going to take the 2 damage. So I'm going to go 1, 2. So that's the Orbital Phase over with. Next we go to the Planetary Phase. And the Planetary Phase, we're looking at the second card and the second box down. So we're looking at the middle bit here. That's the Planetary Phase, you can see. Planetary Encounter. And it says, a spy is looking to trade ships. You may purchase an available ship for the difference in cost between your ship and the new one. When my ship is free, And we do have a ship here that we could purchase, which is 4 million. We don't have 4 million. So the difference between this ship and this ship would be 4 million, because this costs nothing. So that doesn't do anything for us. We cannot purchase the ship. So next we go on to the market phase, which is the third card, and which is down here at the bottom. So we can purchase any of these for those prices. Okay, so any of these for those prices. We can sell at these prices, because what's going to happen is, as the game goes on, this card is going to move away, this card is going to go somewhere, which you'll see later on. These are going to move down, and another card's going to come out. So this is our next market. So I know that this and this is more than likely going to be our next market. So here, let's see what we can buy. We can buy asteroids for 3 million, and then we could sell them here, but that's 3 million and that's 2 million. We can buy, what do we have here, spare parts for 2 million, and we can sell them here next turn for 3 million. Or we can keep hold of them and sell them the turn after for 3 million on this one. Let's have a look. I could buy, that's the barrel. I could buy the barrel, which is liquid fuel, for 3 million. But then the market's for 3 million and the market's for 3 million again. I want something to buy low and then later on to sell high. So it looks like I can buy spare parts for 2 million. And that's what I'm going to do. There's my spare parts. So I'm going to spend 2 million. One, was it 3, wasn't it? 1, 2. I'm going to buy my spare parts. And remember, I can only have 2 items in my cargo, so I'm going to put that there. There's nothing else I can buy, is there? No, that is it. Yes, that's it. So now, after the planetary phase, after the market phase, we do the shuffly swap phase. So everything's going to start shuffling and swapping around. This card, the end of this row, so this card is going to go, turn over, and it's going to go here for our next item or crew member. Move them along. This card here, of the items and everything, are going to go here, and we turn it round and swap it there. And I'm going to move everything down in a minute. And this end card here turns over and goes to here. So everything moves down. So you can see the cards get shuffled and everything gets swapped around. So we just begin again with our orbital phase. And it says, what does it say? Marauders are on the hunt for spare parts. Receive 2 points of damage or lose 1 spare part. Oh, I've only just bought the spare part. I don't want to take another point of damage. I am going to take that point of damage. I am. I'm going to take that point of damage. So I'm down to 1. 1 more hit and I'm dead. So that was the Orbital Encounter. Then we go to the Planetary Encounter. So it's the middle of the second card. A competitor loses a valuable customer due to a cultural misunderstanding. You may buy any one resource for 3 million. I don't have 3 million. I have 1 million. So I can't do that. Next we go to the market phase. Okay. I'm not going to purchase anything, but what I'm going to do, if we look here on our card here, it says that we can repair 1 hull or 1 shield for 1 million. So I'm going to spend my 1 million that I've got left. So I'm down to nothing, and I'm going to repair my hull. And I've still got my spare parts, so I am going to spend my spare part, and the spare parts go to the left here. So I'm going to sell that for 3 million on this card. So 1, 2, 3. I'm back up to 3 million. Yes. I might spend another 1 million with my crew member to repair another hull. Ooh, I might not, because if I buy a spare part, I can buy it back for 3 million. I should have kept hold of it. If I can keep hold of it for a couple of turns, that's 5 million if that comes out. So I am going to spend my 3 million again, grab that spare part back. That's it. I can't do anything. Market phase is over with. And now so we're going to move the cards around again. So I'll move that down there like that. This end one is going there. That moves there like that. This end one is going to go here. And because it's a crystal, and when the crystal moves off the end of this row, we move this from 4 to 3. So you see every time a crystal moves off the end of this row, this is going to get rotated. And when it gets to 1, he's actually going to keep the crystal, and this gets flipped to 2. And when the crystal moves off the end again, then it's going to move around. And then when the crystal moves off again, he's got 2 crystals after that, and then it's game over. So he's now, I'll put that there. So we are starting to run out of things. Right, and the crystal is going to go here, like so. Yep, that's correct. Yep, these move down, and this goes here, like that. Alright, okie doke. So that's what we have. And then we carry on with our planetary phase. Sorry, our orbital encounter. So it says, a kind-hearted merchant stops by offering her repair services for free. Repair up to 2 points of damage, hull or shields. Yes, I'll go for that. 1, 2. Thank you kindly. Planetary encounter. Your crew takes some time off to explore the planet. Gain 1 mega credit. I'll go for that as well. Thank you very much. And we've got 1 mega credit. What can we do? We can't do anything. I can sell this for 3 mega credits, but if I can hold on to it, I can sell it for 5. I think I'm going to hold on to it and hopefully sell it next turn for 5. So everything swaps down again. That goes like that. Goes down there. This comes down here. These shuffle down there. And then this goes like this. You can see he's going to get, if I can get everything in, he's going to get another chance to get a crystal. So, planetary encounter. A damaged vessel needs critical parts. Receive 2 points of damage to gain a planarium. That's a planarium. If available. So I can take 2 points of damage, get the planarium, sell it in this turn for 7 mega credits. Receive 2 points of damage. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to receive 2 points of damage. I'm going to get this. Goes in my cargo, and now my cargo space is full. Let's move these down a bit. So, oh no. We've done the orbital encounter, planetary encounter. A micro black hole appears in your cargo hold. Lose 1 resource. Oh, right. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to lose the spare parts. Because this'll get me 7 mega credits. This'll only get me 5. 7 mega credits here, 5 here. Oh, right, okay, spare parts have gone. There we go. So that was the planetary encounter. So next we have the marketplace. I do have 1 mega credit. We can purchase any of these in the market phase as well. It's just I've not looked at these because I don't have any money to buy them. This is 2 mega credits for a pocket, dimensional pocket generator. This is better shielding for 6 mega credits. and I can hire this crew member for 6 mega credits, but I don't have 6. So we're not gonna, actually I am. I'm gonna spend 1 mega credit to gain an asteroid. So I'll spend a mega credit. I'm gonna gain an asteroid. I'll gain that one. Shuffle them down. And that's the market phase over with, because I don't want to sell this until I reach this one. So what's going to happen then is everything's going to shuffle around. So that's going to move like that. That becomes there, shuffles there. And because another crystal is going off the edge, he is going to go to 2. And that crystal is going to go here. He's going to get shuffled down. And this is going to go here. Right, is everything in shot? Yes, it is. Good. So, Orbital Encounter. You find a cache long forgotten. Gain the first resource in the resource row. I think, which is this one. But I'm at my limit 2 in the cargo, so I can't get it. So I'm going to skip that. Planetary Encounter. A group of Lawful arms dealers tries to scare you. Lose 1 mega credit or receive 1 point of damage. Okay. Now I think, even though I'm not buying, or can I do that? Can I go down to -1 even though I'm not buying anything? I'm just checking the instructions. I can't see it in the instructions, so I'm going to say yes. So you can still go into your minuses when you have to lose mega credits, because I didn't want to receive 1 point of damage. Let's have a look. So yeah, Planetary Encounter is done. We go to the market phase, and yes, I'm going to sell my planarium. Just going to go there, and I'm going to get 7 mega credits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not going to sell my asteroid because that's 1 mega credit for there, and it's 3 for here. So I'm going to hang on to the next one and sell it here. Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to keep hold of that. So that's the market phase over with. Next we are going to move everything and shuffle it all around. So it goes there, the end of this goes here, then shuffle there, this becomes this one, these move down, and then this one becomes this, like so, and there's our evil dude. So, Orbital Encounter. Marauders are on the hunt for resources, receive 3 points of damage, or lose 1 liquid fuel, or 1 planarium. I don't have any liquid fuel, and I don't have any planarium, so I'm going to have to lose 3 points of damage, and that is me dead. There you go. I have died. I have beaten the game once, but that was it. But hopefully you'll get an idea of how the game works and how things shuffle around and what you need to do. Yes, you need 20 million to buy 2 of these diamonds. Unfortunately, I was killed in the process, but I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I will catch you later in another video. But until then, I'll catch you guys later.